everyone, and welcome to Wildcard Wednesday. The little royal music I played was in honor of Kate and William's new baby boy. How exciting. So I needed to make a baby card for one of my dear co-workers. He and his wife, well, when I used to work, we're still very good friends, and he and his wife just had a baby girl. So I'm going to be creating a little baby girl card, and I'm going to be using much of the same techniques that I used in this mini album inspired by Lemur Webber's art journal. She did it on Ustream, and I just love the geometric collaging, so I thought I'm going to do some of that. I'm kind of copying everybody tonight. Yoli had just done a journal imitating Lemur's technique, and I love the way she stamped on the card or on the journal. So I'm going to do that. I took a pink cardstock, and it is cut 10 by 5, scored at 5 inches, so it is a 5-inch square card. So I found the little baby's middle name is Rose, and I found this old stamp that I have. So I'm just going to do a background of roses all over this card using my craft white stamp ink from Stampin' Up. So this is how my background looks. I don't know. There you go. So you can see some of the roses. So pretty. So this one here kind of got smooshed. So I'm going to make that the card front because this rose will be very visible. And I can put my stuff still there. This is still a little bit wet. So I'm going to dry it again with gun. You can tell when it's dry. It's very chalk looking. It's very cool. Okay, so I am going to set my little rose aside. I just want to show you. I cut out with my Tim Holtz. It was a Tim Holtz Sizzix die, and it was the Heart Angels die, and I cut out the little crown. You can see it right there. And I'm just letting that dry on the side. So the paper pack I'm using is pretty party. It's 6 by 6 and got all these little girls and stuff, and it's very feminine. So what I thought I would do is on the card front here, as you can see, I have cut out different shapes, and I'm just going to make a little collage, a geometric collage. I think I'll put that there and that there and across. And I have some lace tape left over from Stampin' Up, so I might put a little piece of that there. And I'm just going to create a bit of a collage in this corner, and down here too I've got this pink stripe piece. So I'm going to get this all the way I want it, and then but before I do that, I've got these beautiful gossamer leaves. Can you see that? So I want to place that underneath the collage, so you can see, just to give it a little bit softer, different hue to it. So I just used 2 leaves there, and I'm just going to trim the edge right there with my scissors, so you can see that. And I use my ATG gun, and it's okay because you can see the tape through, but the collage will be covering it. So I've just laid my flowers on top for you to see what my plan is. The crocheted ones are Recollections flowers, and the other ones are, I can't remember, but anyway, they're really soft pink little, these, they're just so soft and pretty. But before I do that, I'll take them off so you can see how my collage worked. So there's my collage. So underneath I've got those 2 pretty leaves under the rose. Then I've got all my pattern paper. I took a squared focus on that rose, and then just different strips, and I used that Stampin' Up sticky lace down the side, and then just brought it all together with this candy stripe pink one. So before I do anything, I'm going to take some very, very light gesso and just go over this just to mute everything just a little bit. So I'm really going to be dry brushing. So what you do is dip your brush in your gesso, brush it off in the paper towel, and then paint, because you don't want to get a big glob of gesso on top of your creative work. So here is how the card front looks with the gesso. I gessoed the flowers and I really scrunched them in together there. Can you see? There's 3 little ones there and then 2 big ones. Still want to keep the rose visible. So it's all gessoed. I'm on this gesso kick, I swear. See, all around the back. And the rose is still showing through. I just think this is so pretty. I could still put a little bit of gesso right in the corner here. And then just push it in. It just softens everything down and makes it like very almost even more pastel than it already is. I mean, this card is very, very soft already with the pink. But yeah, so then I glued the flowers down with my glue gun. There, that's even better. I rounded the corners with my corner rounder, and all I have left to do is add the sentiment. And I'm using this beautiful sentiment, Beautiful Little Baby. I'm going to put it right there, and I'm going to mount it on foam dots. So here is my beautiful little baby girl card. I think it is so pretty and so soft and just so sweet with the roses. There's so much detailing in the roses, and the roses on the back page stamped there with the gesso. And then I thought, oh, I can't use my crown because it would have just been too much on the front. So I cut out a top note and I put the little crown on the side because I have lots to say to them. I'm so proud of this couple. They are so, so sweet and very, very dear to me. So I have a lot to say to them, and I'm going to start it with Ma Bella Principessa. That's how you say it in Italian. They're Italian. So my beautiful princess. So that's for the baby. So I hope you guys like it. It was really fun making this and collaging in a completely different way. Just completely different. And I just think it is so pretty. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.